welcome to a new Lakeside Parkway video. Right, just a quick update, May update. I thought I haven't showed the layout for a while, so just a few bits I've been up to. I haven't got any trains running at the minute. Tracks are a bit of a mess because I've been doing other jobs around the layout, so yeah, a few jobs. So first of all, thought I'd finally get my Class 58 running. I really like the 58, it's one of my favourite locos. But yeah, so what I've been up to. So the first one thing I've done is the retaining walls. So I've been trying to find some retaining walls that will work, because obviously I've made this area extra tall, but I've been really struggling in all honesty. So finally, after talking to Jan from Scale Model Scenery and coming up with a few ideas and having a look through, come up with an idea. So what I've done is I ordered their retaining wall kit, but the problem with it, it's only come to here. So what I did is I also brought their concrete retaining walls and combined the two. So use the pillars, doubled them up, and use the retaining walls. So I've got to do a bit of weathering on this because obviously it's just grey at the minute, but I think it will do the job. Obviously I've got quite a long way to go, but I just did a little area to test it first, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So other thing I've done is this bridge area here. So what the plan was for here was to basically make a bridge, but I didn't really want anything obstructing the track or anything like that. So I took a bit of liberty on the width, but I think I get away with it. Yeah, what I've used is the idea what's on the bridge on the other side to make it all matching. So all I've done is cut a bit of card and stuck it on here and then lapped it over. So you got the retaining wall at the top and then the concrete bit, so it looks like it's got a thick pillar. Yeah, so I'm happy with it. Do you think it looks a bit silly being that long? But yeah, if you do, I'm worried about the other part, because the other part obviously is right on the curve, so that's going to have to be even wider. But I think for what I'm going to need, I think it's alright. Town area, I'll show you this while I'm here. So not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. Thinking main road along here, and then having little streets coming off it like this. I know these will look a bit silly being this thin, but I'm thinking to get more into the layout and then have a bit of a supermarket at the end. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think that's going to work? I don't know. Down here, I'm thinking of having a petrol station area with a bit of industrial wasteland running behind the container depot. Probably a road running around here, and then either a scrapyard or something down there. Caravan park over there. Obviously, I think I showed you this before. Oh, not sure if I showed you this though. So here I've got crossings and stuff for the hard standing. So this is ready for ballast, which I'm going to talk about soon. So this is the hard standing. I haven't fitted fences or anything yet, but I just wanted to see what it looked like with all the hard standing for. So that is the container depot as it's going to be. I'm going to have the office on here like that, a couple of cars here. Yeah, same as the depot over here. Don't know if I had this on the last layout, last video, sorry. Train wash, and then I've got the little crossings going to everywhere. Next thing is this here. So I don't know if any of you remember this layout. It's Lakeside TMD. So it's a shame it was just sat in a box. So I finally got it out and put it on the layout just to store trains. It does, I have connected it all up and it does work. It's got lights and it does run, but I probably won't run it that much, to be fair. It's just there, just so I can have a few trains on display. Have a bit of a scene. I've got the APT coach and some Hunt couplings brilliant thing to hunt couplings are. I'm trying to upgrade the entire fleet. What else? Wiring, that's the next thing. Plugs. So if you see under here, I've fitted a plug. A plug there and a plug over here, because we only had power on one side of the loft, so it's just to extend it so I don't have to run cables, extension leads across the loft, so make it a bit tidier. Next, at Stepfold Barn Show, brought a load of extra coaches, so I've got a full 9 car. It goes underneath the town over there, but yeah, so it's full 9 car coach, and they're all connected with Hunt magnetic couplings. Here, put fence up, and I think here I'm going to have like the fire engine and the ambulance station together, and then I'm planning on having the car park here. I don't know, I'm going to try and reuse the multi-story I built for the last one, but it got a bit damaged in the move and storage, so we'll see. Right, so next is this scene. I think I showed this in the last video, but this is basically the little extension I did just to hide the platforms, to make it look like the platforms go a lot longer than they did. So yeah, I think I get away with it now. And then I'll just use the space. So I'm just gonna have the swimming pool there, and then I'm gonna have the Ford dealership there, and I have a little road. It will look like it's basically goes to nowhere, but it will do. Obviously the bridge is how it is. So we'll come over to what the main thing we've been working on. So that is ballast. So obviously there's quite a lot of different things here. So let me explain the weathering. So I wanted to get this done today. So I went in the shed to get the airbrush out, got the paint out, and it turned out my track grime had dried up. So I found roof grime. I thought, oh, that would do. But as you can probably see, it's a bit dark. So I didn't do them all. I did these very light. These are actually my 2 favourite colours. And you got a couple of mixture ones. This is what I used on the old layout. This is what I probably will use in the TMD, probably with this amount of weathering on it. Got a couple of lighter colours here, darker one, a couple of mixtures, and then these two. These I've left, just weathered the tracks, not actually weathered the ballast. But as you can see, these are the 2 that I'll be using on the layout. So I've got a lighter one and a darker one. So what I'm actually using is scale model scenery. So you've got urban, which is my favourite, which is this one here. And then I've got woodland scenic, grey blend, medium, which is this one here. So mixture of them 2 around the layout with a very, very light coat of weathering. I think will look perfect. Look a bit like I've done on this one, just a very light coat. Obviously some of them I've gone way too deep on. Like this one I actually quite like the look of until I weathered it, and it's put me off it now. So yeah, but if you're ever looking for some really cheap ballast scale model scenery, they're brilliant. And then for gluing down, I use scenic cement. I don't know if anyone knows of anything better, please let me know, but I'm struggling to find anything, to be honest. Yeah, but thanks for watching. Thanks everyone for all your comments, all your likes, and all your subscriptions. Like I say, really help. Sorry the videos are a bit not as much at the minute. Like I say, I'm a bit busy. But yeah, like I say, it is coming along. This is the next big job, is ballasting. I've got a couple of wires to add before I ballast, but that's only a small job. So yeah, thanks. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, any ideas like for there, for here, anything at all. yeah, cheers for watching. Take care. See you in the next one.